It was a quiet evening in September 1952. The small town of Flatwoods, West Virginia, had settled in for the night until something unexplainable streaked across the sky. A fireball, glowing bright, crashed into the hills, and when locals went to investigate, they encountered something terrifying. A creature, a being, unlike anything ever seen before. What really happened that night? Was it an alien visitor, a government cover-up, or just a case of mass hysteria? Today, we unravel one of America's most bizarre UFO encounters, the legend of the Flatwoods Monster. The date was September 12, 1952. Around 7:15 p.m., three young boys, Edward and Fred May, along with their friend Tommy Heyer, were playing outside when they saw a blazing red light streak across the sky. The object appeared to crash onto a nearby farm. Excited and curious, the boys ran to tell their mother, Kathleen May, who quickly gathered a small group, including a local National Guardsman, to investigate. As they approached the wooded hillside where the light had disappeared, a strange metallic odor filled the air. The deeper they went, the more unsettling the environment became. Then, they saw it. The group described a creature standing nearly 10 feet tall, glowing eyes, and a spade-shaped head unlike any earthly being. Its body appeared metallic, covered in a strange green or black exoskeleton, and it emitted a chilling, hissing sound. Then, in an instant, it glided toward them. Panicked, the group turned and ran for their lives, back down the hillside to safety. Many began experiencing severe nausea and burning sensations in their eyes, symptoms eerily similar to exposure to radiation or chemical toxins. But here's where things get even stranger. The very next day, word of the encounter spread like wildfire. The media flooded into Flatwoods, and soon, investigators from the U.S. force arrived. Their official explanation? The witnesses had simply seen a meteor followed by an owl perched on a tree, its eyes glowing red due to a flashlight beam. But was it really that simple? Some skeptics believe the entire story was mass hysteria, fueled by Cold War paranoia and a fear of extraterrestrial invasion. Others claim it was a government cover-up, an attempt to bury something that could change how we understand life beyond Earth. Adding fuel to the mystery, reports surfaced that some of the military officials who visited the site refused to discuss their findings. Witnesses claim to have seen men in dark suits speaking with government agents, warning locals to stop talking about the incident. Some have even speculated that the crash site contained debris of unknown origin, quickly collected and transported to an undisclosed location. Could this have been an early version of what we now associate with the infamous Men in Black? Even decades later, those involved in the incident stood by their accounts. Kathleen May remained adamant that what she saw that night was no owl and no figment of her imagination. Others in the town whispered about similar strange lights seen in the sky in the weeks leading up to the event, raising the question, was this a one-time occurrence, or was Flatwoods just one of many encounters that have been buried in history? And what about the eerie sickness experienced by the witnesses? The burning eyes, nausea, and disorientation weren't just limited to those who saw the creature firsthand. Some who ventured near the supposed crash site later reported similar symptoms. If this was merely a case of misidentification, what could have caused such widespread reactions? Radiation? Toxic fumes from something that fell from the sky? Or something even stranger? The Flatwoods monster case remains one of the most intriguing encounters in UFO history, but it's far from the only one. West Virginia, in particular, has long been a hotspot for eerie sightings. From the mysterious Mothman of Point Pleasant to the strange lights reported near Charleston in the early 2000s. Could there be a connection? Some theorists suggest that the region's dense forests and deep underground caverns could be the perfect hiding place for something not of this world. Regardless of what truly happened, the Flatwoods monster has become a legend. The small town of Flatwoods embraced its eerie fame, with souvenirs, museums, and even an annual Flatwoods Monster Festival attracting visitors from all over the world. The story has even influenced popular culture, appearing in video games, movies, and TV shows, fueling our fascination with the unknown. So, what do you believe? Was the Flatwoods Monster an alien visitor, a government secret, or just a case of mistaken identity? The mystery remains, and the truth may never be known. But one thing is for sure, the legend of the Flatwoods Monster will never die. What's your theory? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you love eerie history, cryptid mysteries, and UFO encounters, hit like and subscribe for more strange and fascinating stories.